Welcome. This is A. Muhammad Ibrahim, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Chemistry, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, we want to discuss about energy resources. Let's start with this energy resources with the beautiful quotes given by Tom Allen. Energy conservation is the foundation of energy independence. Energy is defined as the capacity to do work. Energy is available on the earth in a number of forms. All in developmental activities in the world or directly or indirectly depend upon energy. Both production and energy utilization are the indicators of a country's progress. The first form of energy is fire. Wood is the main source of energy, which is later replaced by coal. Wood, coal, oil, and the alternate energies, that is solar, wind, and tidal energy. Growing energy needs all industrial processes like mining, transport, lighting, heating, and cooling in buildings all require energies. The demands of growing population, the world is facing further energy deficit. Our lifestyle is also changing from a simple way of life to a luxurious lifestyle. At present, 95% of the commercial energy is available only from the fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas and are not going to last for many more years. Based on continuality, natural resources can be classified into two types. One is a renewable energy resource and another one is the non-renewable energy resources. Renewable energy resources are natural resources which can be regenerated continuously and are inexhaustible. They can be used again and again in an endless manner. The merits of renewable energy resources are unlimited supply, provides energy security, fits into sustainable development concept, reliable and the devices are modular in size, decentralized energy production. Moving to the non-renewable energy resources, these are natural resources which cannot be regenerated once they are exhausted. They cannot be used again and again and again. The examples are coal, petroleum, natural gas, and nuclear fuels. We all know the famous question, the wood is a renewable resources but not coal. Why? Wood is renewable resources because we can get new wood by growing a sapling into a tree within a 15 to 20 years. But the formation of coal from trees has taken millions of years and cannot be regenerated in our lifetime. Let's see the examples for renewable energy resources. Starting with solar energy. The energy that we get directly from the sun is called solar energy. The methods of harvesting solar energy are the first ones, the solar cells. The solar cells consist of a p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductor. They are in close contact with each other. When the solar rays fall on the top layer of p-type semiconductor, the electrons from the valence band get promoted to the conduction band and cross the p-n junction into n-type semiconductor. Thereby, potential difference between two layers is created, which causes flow of electrons. The second one is the solar battery. When a large number of solar cells are connected in series, it forms a solar battery. Solar battery produces more electricity, which is enough to run water pump, to run street light, etc. They are used in remote areas where conventional electricity supply is a problem. The next one, the solar heat collectors. It consists of a natural materials like stones, bricks, or materials like glass, which can absorb heat during the daytime and release it slowly at night. It generally used in cold places where are kept in hot condition using solar heat collectors. Next, the solar water heater. It consists of an insulated box inside of which is painted with black paint. It is also provided with a glass lid to receive and store solar heat. Inside the box, it has black painted copper coil through which cold water is allowed to flow in, which gets heated up and flows out into a storage tank. From the storage tank, water is then supplied through pipes. Let's see the significance of solar energy. Solar cells are noise and pollution free. Secondly, the solar water heaters, cookers require attention while cooking food. And the solar cells can be used in remote and isolated areas like forest and hilly regions. Next example for renewable energy resources is wind energy. Moving air is called wind. Energy recovered from the force of the wind is called wind energy. The energy possessed by wind is because of its high speed. The wind energy is harnessed by making use of windmills. The strike of blowing wind on the blades of the windmill make it rotating continuously. The rotational motion of the blade derives a number of machines like water pump, flow mills and electrical generators. Wind farms, when a large number of windmills are installed and joined together in a definite pattern, form a wind farm. The wind farms produce a large amount of electricity. The minimum speed required for satisfactory working of wind generator is 15 kilometers per hour. The significance of this wind energy are the generation period of wind energy is low and power generation starts from commissioning. It is recommended to broaden the nation's energy options for new energy sources. It is made available easily in many offshore, onshore, and remote areas. Biomass energy. Biomass is the organic matter produced by plants, animals, and it is used as an sources of energy. Most of the biomass is burned directly for heating, cooling, and industrial purposes. Let's see the examples. First one is the biofuels. These are all obtained by the fermentation of biomass. The examples are ethanol and the methanols. This is a picture which explains the biomass energy. Moving to ethanol, methanol and gasohol. Ethanol can be produced from the sugarcane and methanol can be easily obtained from ethanol or sugar containing plants, and the gasohol is a mixture of ethanol and the gasoline. Hydrogen fuel. It can be produced by thermal dissociation or photolysis or electrolysis of water. It possesses high calorific value and it is a non-polluting fuel because the combustion product is water. Let's see the non-renewable energy sources. The first example taken as the coal. It is a solid fossil fuel formed in several stages as buried of land plants that lived 300 to 400 million years ago were subject to intense heat and pressure over millions of years. The various stages of coals are wood, peat, lignite, bituminous coal, and finally move to the anthracite. The carbon content of anthracite is 90% and its calorific value is 8,700 kilocalories. Petroleum. Petroleum or crude oil is a thick liquid consisting of more than hundreds of combustible hydrocarbons with small amount of sulfur, oxygen, nitrogen as impurities. Moving to the nuclear energy. Dr. Homi Bhabha was the father of nuclear power plant in India. And this nuclear energy can be produced by two types of reactions. One is nuclear fission. It is a nuclear change in which heavier nuclei are split into lighter nuclei on bombardment by fast moving neutrons, and a large amount of energy is released through a chain reaction. You see, a neutron is bombarded with an uranium. It produces a barium and krypton with the byproducts of three neutrons with a large and enormous amount of energy. And nuclear fusion, it is a nuclear change in which lighter nuclei are combined together at extremely high temperatures to form heavier nuclei, and a large amount of energy is released. Fusion of deuterium atoms is the examples which is given in the pictures, and the examples for nuclear power plant in India is Tarapur, Rana Pratap Sagar, Kalpakam and Narora. With this I am signing off. Thank you my dears. Thank you.